What's going on, guys? Angelo here, come to you with another video. Today I'm going to be doing an automotive video, and today I'm going to be showing you all how to remove and install a new cabin air filter into a Toyota RAV4 2018. So I hope you all enjoy the video. Alright, so the first thing you want to go ahead and do is actually remove all the stuff out of here, out of the glove compartment. So as you can see, I do have a lot of stuff in here, a bunch of napkins. I'm going to go ahead and remove that. And then the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and take this part off. You can try to leave this on. It's going to be a little bit more work, obviously. Just try to remove as much as you can. And then after that, you're going to unhook this thing, and I'll show you how to do that in just a little bit. The air filter, as you saw earlier, this is what it looks like, a K&N air filter. It's going to definitely help with the filtration of your system. I already opened it up earlier, but it's a new day now. I'm filming this on another day because I wasn't able to. I didn't have time. That's what it looks like once again, and we'll go ahead and install it in just a second. All right, so as you see here, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this thing off. It's really simple. All you do is pull it off just like that. It's gonna unhook from itself. Then after that, you're gonna squeeze the actual glove compartment in, and there you have it. It'll come out just like that. You take it off. There you go. And I did that with basically everything in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side. Now we're gonna go ahead and get a little bit closer. I'm gonna get the angle a little bit closer so you guys can see. Then I can show you all where the actual compartment is gonna be holding the air filter that you're gonna put in over here. Right there is going to be where the cabin air filter is held at. Hopefully you all can see that. I know everything's pretty much blacked out. All you're gonna do to take this off is bring these little prongs in. And there's one on the other side as well. You're gonna bring that one in. And there you have it. Boom. It snaps out easily. And that is going to be the air filter in the car right there. As you see, this one is facing up. Now, just to keep in mind, now this is a K&N air filter that I'm installing. It literally says that it's only going to fit one way. Keep this in mind when you're putting in any other type of third-party air filter. You're going to have that arrow facing down. A lot of people get this confused, as this is only for the Toyota air filters. This is only for Toyota air filters where it's going to be actually facing up, because if you think about it, the air is going to be pushing down like that. So you're going to go ahead and pull this out. It shouldn't be that dirty. I just got this car not too long ago. As you see, it has some film stuff in there. I don't know what that is. And obviously that's why I'm using a new air filter anyway. You should be changing these every about probably 10 to 15,000 miles, if anything. And maybe you even want to do this earlier if you're driving more, depending on your driving conditions and whatnot. We'll go ahead and set this aside and install the K&N air filter. Alrighty, so now if you're trying to figure out which way this goes, like I said, it only fits in one way. It literally says that on the manual. So the K&N logo, basically that's going to be facing to the back, and it's going to be nothing in the front. So we'll go ahead and turn it in. You can only do it this way. All you have to do is slide it into that compartment, as you see right there. And I'll show you can't do it this way. It literally just won't fit. Like, it doesn't fit in there. It won't let me push in. And we'll even try to do it the other way. It'll go in a little bit, but it won't go in all the way. See what I mean? And that's with the K&N logo facing this direction. So what you're going to want to go ahead and do, like I said, it's going to be facing, the K&N logo is going to be facing to the back. And then you're going to go ahead and slide that in. Just like so. And there you have it. Boom. All right, so that's all you do. After that, you're going to go ahead and clip it back on with this right here. Just make sure you have this facing up like it says. You're going to slide it into this little compartment right here. That little part right there. Slide it in like that. And then you clip it on. You're going to hear it click a little bit. Then you're going to go ahead and install your glove compartment, and you should be set after that. I'll go ahead and show you all how to do that, and you should be ready to go. To install it, it's really simple. Like I said, you're basically just doing everything in reverse now. So what you're going to go ahead and do, as you see, there's still stuff in here. I didn't even have to remove anything out. You're going to put this side in bottom first. This piece that you see here, you're going to go ahead and put that clip onto this part, onto that right there. That's what you're going to put it on. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Now you heard that click. Now it's back on. So as you see, watch this. It's just going to slide down like so. We'll go ahead and push it all the way in. There you have it. And if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know if this was helpful or not and what I could work on. I'm not really used to doing automotive videos like this, but I hope it was helpful to someone out there. Thank you all for watching once again. And if you want to join the O Squad, just click that subscribe button. It's free. Enable push notifications to stay up to date with everything that's happening on the channel. Till next time, you guys. Peace out.